focus. She has something going now to 2 under. All right, hanging in. That's a par and 4 over. On the tee now at the 10th at Quail Hollow, par 5.
Just under 600 yards, so once again the 300-yard plus tee shot gets a big advantage here, as it should on a reachable par 5. A nice little draw off that tee, keeping it right of the bunkers should be ideal.
It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Second shot here at the par 5 10th. Chance to make something happen.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
115 to the hole. This is a good-looking shot. That is classy.
I had a chance of going in.
Now the third shot at the par 5.
Really? This is an awkward length. What a turnaround, Rich.
Showing a lot of fight right now. Poor start to the round, but never gave up. That is a huge birdie right there, right back in the mix. That puts them at 4 under for the round. Back here at the par 4 11th at Quail Hollow, set to tee off. What's the right game plan here, Frank?
There's two, really. That left bunker off the tee. It's about 265 yards to get it on the fairway, or 300.
I love this. She is winding up, just wants to tear the cover off this golf ball.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet.
Second shot.
So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. It's in the hole. Just a sensational shot right there. Getting set now over the putt. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Here we are now at the 12th, and Frank, this is a beautiful but dangerous hole, par 4.
It is in a number of ways. The hole bends gently to the right, which you'd think would favour a nice little fade, but the fairway just seems to shrink up. I've seen this fairway missed by so many good players. And plus it's yardage, 450 odd. You can't really lay back too far, otherwise you've got too long for your second shot.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, we always say about Quail Hollow, you have to play with a clear head. You have to be thinking your way around this golf course. So what's the right thought process on this second shot?
Keep the ball in the right section. That front portion there, you can't afford to go long when the flag's there. Conversely, when the flag's in the back, you can't afford to be putting up and over that ridge. So you've got to be flying that ball all the way back there.
A 21-foot putt, set to go. Very well done, almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Now it's at sneaky distance.
So close. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole. Missed opportunity. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Settles in over the putt. Solid par. Here we are at the par 3, 13th hole. It's 210 yards. What does it take here, Frank?
It's one actually where you'd rather be conservative than aggressive here. And the reason why is this green tends to roll off at the back and the front and the middle there. So it's just something that pitches more in the central part of the green is really what's required. This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Hoping to get this up and down here, Frank, at the par 3 after missing the green.
Yeah, it's not all bad.
This is 130 yards out. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Safely aboard. Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Hit it. For the par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Been a rocky road to this point. 4 over par on the round. Well, Frank, as we arrive at the par 4 14th, just 345 yards, our players no doubt are looking for a little advice from a guy who's been there. You've done it at the highest level. What's the right play here?
Rich, after all these years, I think it's like a modified tee shot. And what I'm going to say with that is like a strong 3-wood, something that pitches around 270 and kicks 30 or 40 yards, finishes up about 20 yards short of the green. I think that's the best ploy. You won't be able to get at all the flags, but I think you'll play the hole under par for the week.
When's the right time to pull out the big driver and have a go at this green?
I don't think there is, but maybe you at home should try.
That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Frank, we've all been there. You hit one in the water, you're down. How do you regroup?
You've got to start from scratch again. Everybody's going to hit bad shots. That's just the nature of the game. But compounding mistakes, that's the problem that you want to avoid.
So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the third shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Well, you just can't make up ground if you don't make putts. Drop shot here at the 14th hole. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Ooh, that hurts. Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
More than a setback there.
Just a couple of feet. Not her best effort, walks away with a bogey. How about 7 under par now? Now at the par 5, 15th hole, 577 yards. Frank, you remember what Rory McIlroy did here in 2010? That final round, 62?
I certainly do, Rich. That was an amazing run on the second 9. And holes like this, too, just stood up here with a driver and just obliterated it down there with a nice draw, took those bunkers out of play and just set up a mid-iron.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, with that brutal green mile looming ahead, beginning at the 16th hole, this might be the last really good opportunity to make something happen, to generate some excitement. This second shot to the 15th.
You really have to focus on what's ahead of you right now. Second shot, extremely uphill. So the higher you can hit that shot, the better off. And of course, this green too, where that ball lands, it's almost a lottery. There's so many undulations in this 15th green.
This is a good-looking shot. Oh, dude, that in the hole. Tremendous shot. Just want to nestle this one down within a couple of feet. To save par. Did the job right there.